Narrator, what's the last great movie you saw? Or maybe what's a film you love watching again and again? Movies are a universal way to share stories and emotions, and they're also a fantastic topic for conversation. Being able to describe your favorite movie in English unlocks many opportunities to connect with others, discuss what you enjoy, and even recommend entertainment. This skill allows you to communicate your opinions and understand those of your friends. That's why, in today's episode of the English Learning Podcast's Beginner Series, we're diving deep into describing your favorite movie. You'll learn essential vocabulary for movie genres, talking about characters and plot, and explaining what makes a film special to you. Mastering these simple yet crucial phrases will significantly boost your conversational ability in daily life. In this extensive episode, you're about to hear a natural and easy-to-follow conversation between two friends, Ethan and Olivia. They'll share details about their favorite films, discuss different types of movies, and explain what they find appealing. They'll use clear, simple English with repetition, making it easy for you to understand and start talking about your own favorite movies confidently. Following their discussion, we'll have a short, interactive practice session to help you actively use these new words and phrases yourself. Listen closely to their simple English and the helpful vocabulary they use. Get ready to expand your English skills and share your cinematic passions. Ethan, hi Olivia. How are you today? I watched a really good movie last night and it made me think about all the amazing films out there. Do you like watching movies, Olivia? And do you have a favorite one? Olivia, hi Ethan. I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, I love watching movies. It's one of my favorite ways to relax. And yes, I definitely have a favorite movie. It's called The Lion King. The animated one from Disney. It's a very old movie now, but I still love it. What about you, Ethan? Do you have a favorite movie? Ethan, The Lion King is a classic, Olivia. That's a great choice. I remember watching it when I was a child. The songs are amazing. My favorite movie is Toy Story. The first one. It's also an animated movie from Pixar. It's about toys that come to life. I watched it many times when I was young and I still think it's very clever and funny. What kind of movie is The Lion King, Olivia? What genre is it? Olivia, Toy Story is another fantastic animated movie, Ethan. Toys coming to life sounds very imaginative and fun. The Lion King is a musical animation. It's also an adventure movie because the main character, Simba, goes on a big journey. It has a lot of sad parts but also many happy parts and great songs. So it's a mix of different feelings. What kind of movie is Toy Story, Ethan? What genre would you say it is? Ethan, a musical animation and an adventure movie. That's a good description for The Lion King, Olivia. It really does have many emotions. Toy Story is a comedy animation. It's very funny. It's also a kind of adventure story because the toys go on a journey to find their way back home. It's a very heartwarming movie too. Who are the main characters in The Lion King, Olivia? Can you tell me about them? Olivia, Toy Story, as a comedy animation and an adventure story sounds very accurate, Ethan. And heartwarming is a great word for it. The main characters in The Lion King are Simba, who is a young lion cub and the main hero. Then there's his father, Mufasa, who is the king. There's also Scar, Simba's evil uncle, who is the bad guy. And two funny friends, Timon, a meerkat, and Pumbaa, a warthog. They help Simba. Who are the main characters in Toy Story, Ethan? Ethan, Simba, Mufasa, Scar, Timon, and Pumbaa. Those are iconic characters, Olivia. Especially Timon and Pumbaa, they are so funny. The main characters in Toy Story are Woody, who is an old cowboy doll, and Buzz Lightyear, who is a new Space Ranger toy. Woody feels jealous of Buzz at first. Then there's Andy, the boy who owns the toys. Other toys are also important, like Rex the dinosaur and Slinky Dog. What is the story about in The Lion King, Olivia? Can you tell me the basic plot? Olivia, Woody and Buzz Lightyear are fantastic main characters, Ethan. And the conflict between them makes the story interesting. The story of The Lion King is about Simba, a young lion cub who is supposed to be the next king. But his evil uncle Scar kills Simba's father Mufasa and makes Simba believe it's his fault. Simba runs away from home and lives with Timon and Pumbaa. Later, his old friend Nala finds him and tells him to come back to be king. Simba has to fight Scar to take his place as the true king. It's a very powerful story about family and responsibility. What is the story about in Toy Story, Ethan? What's the main plot? Ethan, that's a very clear explanation of the plot of The Lion King, Olivia. A powerful story about family and responsibility. The story of Toy Story is about Woody, the favorite toy of a boy named Andy. But then Andy gets a new cool toy, Buzz Lightyear, who thinks he is a real space ranger, not a toy. Woody feels replaced. Woody tries to get rid of Buzz, but they both get lost far from home. They have to work together to find their way back to Andy before he moves to a new house. It's a story about friendship and learning to accept new friends. Why do you like The Lion King so much, Olivia? What makes it your favorite? Olivia, that's a great summary of the plot of Toy Story, Ethan. A story about friendship and acceptance is wonderful for a children's movie. I like The Lion King so much for a few reasons. First, the music is incredible. The songs are so powerful and emotional. Second, the story is very deep and meaningful. It talks about growing up, facing your fears, and finding your place in the world. Third, the animation is beautiful. The colors and the animals look so real. And it makes me cry and laugh. It has a big heart. Why do you like Toy Story so much, Ethan? What makes it your favorite? Ethan, the incredible music, deep and meaningful story, beautiful animation, and its ability to make you cry and laugh. Those are all excellent reasons to love The Lion King, Olivia. Certainly has a big heart. I like Toy Story so much because first, it's very funny. The dialogue and the characters' actions always make me laugh. Second, the characters are amazing and relatable. Woody and Buzz have great personalities and their friendship develops beautifully. Third, the story is very clever and original. Simple but very smart, and it makes you think about your own toys. It has a great message about loyalty and trying your best. Do you often watch The Lion King, Olivia? Or just sometimes? Olivia, very funny, amazing and relatable characters and a clever and original story with a great message. Those are fantastic reasons to love Toy Story, Ethan. Definitely is a smart film. I don't watch The Lion King very often now, maybe once a year or every 2 years. But when I do watch it, it feels special, like visiting an old friend. Sometimes I just listen to the songs. Do you often watch Toy Story, Ethan, or just sometimes? Ethan, that's a good way to enjoy a favorite movie, Olivia. Making it special by watching it once a year. And listening to the songs is a nice idea. I don't watch Toy Story very often anymore either, maybe once every few years. But if it's on TV, I'll often stop and watch a few scenes. It always brings back good memories. Sometimes I'll watch it with my younger cousins and it's fun to see their reactions. Do you like other animated movies, Olivia, besides The Lion King? Olivia, watching Toy Story every few years and sharing it with younger cousins sounds like a lovely tradition, Ethan. It's great when movies bring back good memories. Yes, I like many other animated movies. I really enjoy most Disney and Pixar movies. I love Finding Nemo because the underwater world is so beautiful. I also like Frozen because of the strong female characters in the songs. Animated movies often have great stories and beautiful art. Do you like other animated movies, Ethan, besides Toy Story? Ethan, yes, I definitely like many other animated movies too, Olivia. Finding Nemo is fantastic with its beautiful underwater world, and Frozen has great characters and songs. I particularly enjoy Up because it's very emotional and adventurous. I also like the How to Train Your Dragon movies. They have amazing flying scenes. Animated movies today have really amazing animation and often very good stories for all ages. What other types of movies do you like, Olivia? Besides animation? Olivia, Up being emotional and adventurous, and How to Train Your Dragon with its amazing flying scenes. Those are excellent choices, Ethan. Animated movies truly have evolved. Besides animation, I also like romantic comedies. I enjoy watching movies that make me laugh and feel good. They are usually light and fun. I also like some fantasy movies like Harry Potter, because they take me to magical worlds. What other types of movies do you like, Ethan? Besides animation? Ethan. Romantic comedies for their laughter and feel-good stories, and fantasy movies like Harry Potter for their magical worlds. Those are great additional genres, Olivia. They offer different kinds of enjoyment. Besides animation, I really enjoy action movies. I like movies with a lot of excitement, car chases, and explosions. I also like science fiction, sci-fi, movies that make me think about the future or space. And sometimes, I enjoy a good drama that tells a strong story about people's lives. Do you watch movies at home, Olivia, or do you prefer going to the movie theater? Olivia. Action movies for excitement, sci-fi movies for thinking about the future, and dramas for strong stories. Those are very diverse and engaging genres, Ethan. It's good to have variety. I usually watch movies at home now. It's more comfortable and I can pause the movie if I need to. I have a big TV so the picture is good. But I still enjoy going to the movie theater for big movies, especially action or superhero movies, because the sound and screen are so big. What about you, Ethan? Do you prefer watching movies at home or at the movie theater? Ethan. Watching movies at home for comfort and pausing, but going to the theater for the big screen and sound. That's a very common preference, Olivia. I'm similar. I usually watch movies at home too for the same reasons. It's just more convenient. But for very special movies like big action films or blockbusters, I definitely prefer going to the movie theater. The experience is much more immersive with the huge screen and loud sound. Do you ever watch old movies, Olivia? From many years ago? Olivia. Yes, for big movies, the theater experience is unbeatable, Ethan. The immersion truly makes a difference. Yes, I do sometimes watch old movies from many years ago. I especially like watching old black and white movies from the 1940s or 1950s. They have a different charm and the stories are often very simple and good. I also like some old classic comedies. Do you ever watch old movies, Ethan? Or do you prefer new movies? Ethan. Old black and white movies from the 1940s or 1950s and classic comedies. That's a very interesting choice, Olivia. It's great to appreciate the charm of older films. Yes, I do sometimes watch old movies. I especially like old science fiction movies from the 1960s or 1970s. The special effects are very different, but the ideas are often still very clever. I also watch old action movies from the 80s and 90s for nostalgia. I appreciate both old and new movies. Do you watch movies alone, Olivia, or with friends or family? Olivia. Old sci-fi for clever ideas and old action movies for nostalgia. That's a good way to enjoy cinema history, Ethan. It's true, ideas can be timeless. I usually watch movies with my family, especially in the evenings. We often watch together after dinner. Sometimes I watch movies alone if my family is busy or if it's a movie I know they wouldn't like. And sometimes I watch with friends, especially if it's a new movie at the cinema. What about you, Ethan? Do you watch movies alone or with friends or family? Ethan. Watching movies with family, alone sometimes, and with friends for cinema visits. That's a good mix, Olivia. It's nice to share the experience. I usually watch movies with my girlfriend. We often pick a movie together for our evening. Sometimes I watch movies alone if I'm trying to relax and watch something very specific. And like you, if it's a new movie in the cinema, I go with friends. Do you think movies can teach us something, Olivia? Or are they just for entertainment? Olivia. Watching movies with your girlfriend sounds like a great way to spend evenings, Ethan. And solo watching for specific interests makes sense. Yes, I absolutely think movies can teach us something, not just for entertainment. Many movies teach us about history, different cultures, or important life lessons. They can make us think about our world, our relationships, and ourselves. Even animated movies often have very good morals. So, yes, I think movies are very educational sometimes. Do you think movies can teach us something, Ethan? Ethan. Yes, I strongly believe movies can teach us something, Olivia. You're right, they offer insights into history, different cultures, and powerful life lessons. Movies can show us new perspectives, make us feel empathy for characters, and even inspire us. I've learned a lot about different places and people by watching movies. They can certainly be more than just entertainment. They can be very thought-provoking. Do you have a favorite movie actor or actress, Olivia? Olivia. Learning about different places and people, gaining new perspectives, and feeling empathy. Those are all great educational benefits of movies, Ethan. They are definitely thought-provoking. Yes, I do have a favorite movie actress. I really like Tom Hanks. He is an actor, not an actress. He is in many popular movies like Forrest Gump and Toy Story. He is the voice of Woody. He is always good in his roles. For actresses, I really like Meryl Streep. She is amazing in all her movies. Do you have a favorite movie actor or actress, Ethan? Ethan. Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep are excellent choices, Olivia. Tom Hanks is indeed a fantastic actor, always delivering great performances, and yes, he is Woody's voice. Meryl Streep is an incredibly versatile and talented actress. My favorite movie actor is Leonardo DiCaprio. He is in many different types of movies like Titanic and Inception, and he always plays his characters very well. For actresses, I like Emma Watson. She is famous from Harry Potter movies and she is very charming and talented. Do you ever watch movies in a different language, Olivia, with subtitles? Olivia. Leonardo DiCaprio and Emma Watson are both great actors, Ethan. DiCaprio's versatility and Emma Watson's charm make them excellent choices. Yes, I sometimes watch movies in a different language with subtitles. I like watching some French movies because I am learning French. I also sometimes watch Korean movies. The subtitles help me understand, and it's interesting to hear different languages and see different cultures. Do you ever watch movies in a different language, Ethan, with subtitles? Ethan. Watching movies in different languages with subtitles, especially French for learning and Korean movies. That's a fantastic way to combine entertainment with language learning and cultural immersion, Olivia. Yes, I also sometimes watch movies in a different language with subtitles. I enjoy watching Spanish movies to practice my Spanish. I also like some Japanese anime movies. Subtitles are very helpful for understanding, and it's a great way to hear native speakers and learn new phrases. Do you think movies are important for culture, Olivia? Olivia. Watching movies in Spanish for practice and Japanese anime with subtitles are great methods for language learning and cultural understanding, Ethan. Subtitles are definitely a big help. Yes, I absolutely think movies are important for culture. They reflect the society they come from, showing us traditions, history, fashion, and how people live. They can also influence culture, creating new trends and ideas. Movies are like a mirror of our world, and they can also shape it. Do you watch movies to relax, Ethan, or for excitement, or both? Ethan. Movies reflecting society, showing traditions, history, and influencing culture. That's a very insightful point, Olivia. They truly are a mirror and a shaper of our world. I watch movies for both relaxation and excitement. Sometimes, after a long day, I just want to relax with a light comedy or a comforting animation. Other times, I want the thrill of an action movie or the mystery of a sci-fi film. It really depends on my mood. What kind of movies do you watch when you want to relax, Olivia? Olivia. Watching movies for both relaxation and excitement, depending on your mood, is a perfect way to enjoy them, Ethan. It's good to have options. When I want to relax, I usually watch a romantic comedy or a feel-good drama. Something with a happy ending or a story that makes me smile. I don't want to think too much. Sometimes I also watch an animated movie for relaxation. This has been a great chat about movies. I've really enjoyed hearing about Toy Story and your movie preferences. Ethan. Yes, it has been, Olivia. I've really enjoyed hearing about The Lion King and your favorite movie genres. It's fun to talk about something we both enjoy so much. Olivia, it definitely is, Ethan. It makes me want to watch a movie right now. Well, it was really nice talking to you about movies. I should probably go get some popcorn. Ethan. Of course, Olivia. I understand completely. Enjoy your popcorn. It was really nice catching up with you and talking about all these great films. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Olivia, you too, Ethan. Maybe we can watch a movie together sometime. See you around soon. Ethan. See you, Olivia. Practice session. Your turn to speak. Narrator. All right, it's your turn to practice. I'll ask you a question about movies. Listen to my question, then say your answer aloud. Try to use the new phrases you heard today. What is your favorite movie? Say its name now. Good. Now, what kind of movie is it? E.g., action, comedy, animation. Excellent. One more. Why do you like it? Give one reason. Narrator. Fantastic work. Now just quickly repeat these 3 important phrases after me. My favorite movie is. It's an action movie. I like it because it's funny. Narrator, you're doing great. Keep practicing describing your favorite movies in English. Conclusion. Narrator, wow, you've done an incredible job today. You just practiced a very popular and engaging topic, describing your favorite movie in English. You can now confidently talk about movie genres, describe characters, give a basic plot summary, and explain why you love a film. This is a tremendous step in your English journey. Remember to use these new phrases every day. The next time you watch a movie or someone asks about your favorite, try to describe it in English to yourself or a friend. Every time you practice, you're building real confidence step by wonderful step. Keep learning, keep speaking. Don't miss our next lesson in the beginner series. Goodbye for now.